Heyo.
That's it! I have had enough of this. If somebody doesn't do something to take care of this brewery, we will lose it forever, and there's far too much family history, and beer, in there to risk wasting. So, we're going to break in through the back door. You, Lily, Mudbug, and me. It's gonna be a brawl in there. Let me know when you are ready.
May your journey be
Crack
long.
my knuckles and nod my head.
Aye, travel well.
Oh my gosh.
You seem a little parched.
Alright, hold on. Here's the problem.
Is trouble brewing?
Let's try this again.
Come back with some stories.
Nope. So how does this work if you're doing this out of order? I am so confused.
Sit down. Have a drink. Aye, travel well.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
That sure was nice of those spirits to hop into this pot. Looks like we're not done yet.
I don't have a target.
I'm going to wring some of this beer out of my clothes. You go on ahead. Find Mudmug.
Wait a minute. Alright, hold on. Did that fix it? I don't know. I'll admit, I'm not sure which order. I'm going by the order it's listed in the quest.
For a friend of the
So here's the issue I've been having with this quest.
All right.
When other players are involved, they are part of it. And they don't seem to... It doesn't seem to matter if you, like, start it. If players are involved, it basically just has an in-progress thing.
Well, hello, neighbor.
You ready to do this? I'm ready to do this. I'm fixing to make a puddle out of that critter. It's just, well, I ain't much of a bruiser and I get scared real easy. You're the demon hunter here. You gonna protect me, right? Calm down, Mudmug. Let's go.
All right, let's go smush that water varmint. Little bubbles back at him.
Run over the small bubbles to weaken Eddie's shield. Rather interesting idea, isn't it?
Come here. Get that bubble. Good poke.
Click on his shield to pop it.
Now I'm gonna whoop your butt.
Oh, now I'm gonna whoop your butt.
God, I can't hit him. That there bubble is too darn thick.
Gotta get more of the bubbles. Also, why is it doing this thing where the voice gets... Did they add a tech where the farther away you are,
Now get over here.
the harder it is to hear them? Because it didn't used to be that way. And I'm just like, wait a minute.
Dang old bubble. Now get over here and pop his bubble.
I need to target something first.
Nice fighting. Real hero like. Y'all should check in with Lily up ahead.
Alright, let's see. Lethe, are you dealing with a hosen?
What's up?
This guy's a little bigger than I thought he'd be. You'd think it's from drinking the beer? I know too much beer makes you fat, like Uncle Chen, but I didn't think it'd make you any taller. Either way, I don't think I can take this guy on alone.
I'll help.
Alright, let's go. Look how big and ugly he is. Should I run? I'm gonna run.
Kick a barrel at him to make him stand still. He, of course, is also just tossing bananas here and there.
You got no conceit.
Yes, I tossed a barrel on his head, what?
You got that.
Uncle Chen's waiting up ahead. You go find him. I'll stay here and mock this unconscious monkey. Not so tough now, are you?
Alright. Now we're back where we're supposed to be.
Seem a little parched.
What is going on inside this brewery? Has nobody maintained this place? Where are the brewers? Where is my family? They must have gone somewhere. If they were here, then they'd be cleaning up this mess. For now, it looks like it's up to you and me. Are you ready? Let's do this, Chen.
Stout! Give me
The Stormstout!
Get rid of these spirits. We can move on.
The glorious AoE damage of a demon hunter.
I need a
It
target.
was nice of those spirits to hop into this pot.
Yeah, rather nice of them. What? I love how Chen says that. He sounds like Tim Allen when he does that. Like, what? I will also say it's nice to, I brought up the AoE damage thing. It's nice to hear people like even my own guild bring that up. Like when we are progressing or doing Tyndall Sage Swift Heroic, it's nice to hear them like compliment me about being
Damage for
like,
one
you know.
day. Let's meet up with the other two. The brewery's rear entrance.
That they like, that I can help provide that to help us do that fight easier.
Hey!
Take a look around. It's a lot calmer outside now. All the brewery needed was somebody strong to take care of it. It's going to... World boss up again. It's going to take some time to clean this place up, but I don't really mind that so much. This is, after all, my home.
Come back with some story.
By the way, if you think that's, you know... This is not going to be the only time that we're going to be hearing this. Just wait until we go up to Kunlai Summit and we hear Shaw of Anger constantly yelling out things like, "Oh, you won't not burn me again!" And just other various things he shouts. We need to find out what is going on inside that brewery. We may have cleared out some of the bigger pests, but I am certain there's plenty more where they came from. Gather up a few more of your friends and meet me inside.
May your journey be long.
AKA, go do the dungeon. Hello, Emmy.
You are in for a treat.
Excuse me, did I hear your name correctly? I've come from Stoneplow in the west. They sent me to pick up some emergency beer rations, but the Stormstout brewery is all boarded up. It looks like your handsome friend there, no, not Mudmug, the other one, has a few casks with him. Could you spare a keg for a town in need?
Sure, but before we do that, though, I'm going to swap to a different character, and let's go on inside and see what we can do about really fixing up what's going on in the brewery. And as I said, like, trying to do this in Remix is a little tough because a lot of players make it difficult because they're not wanting to let me show off stuff, they're just wanting to finish it as fast as possible. So, yes, I am risking one-shotting everything in here, but at the same time, I can kind of go my own pace and actually, like, take my time and show off some stuff in here and, you know. As opposed to, let's finish this, ASAP, like everybody else does when they go in here. Especially in Remix, so.
Welcome to one of my favorite dungeons ever. Because this dungeon is hilarious. When Chen Stormstout arrived in the Valley of the Four Winds, he journeyed to the renowned brewery of his namesake, hoping to connect with his relatives. What he found was his ancestral home in disarray, under the watch of the incompetent Uncle Gao. Loathsome vermin and unruly hosen have infiltrated the brewery, sparking a destructive revel that will soon devastate the region's supply of tasty brews. So, here's Chen.
Hello, Zan. It's good of you to visit old Auntie Stormstout.
And the ghost of Auntie Stormstout.
I am Chen Stormstout.
Oh, Zan, you remind me so much of your father.
Tell me, what has happened here?
It is certainly a nice day outside.
Where are the other Stormstouts? Why are hosen all over the brewery?
Oh, have you seen the size of Esme's turnips?
Anti-Stormstout. Why is the brewery abandoned?
Abandoned? Oh, heavens no! Uncle Gao is in charge, while the others are beyond the wall. Isn't that exciting?
I see. And where is Uncle Gao?
I have some cookies for you.
There is no time for cookies. Well, one cookie. Just one.
Just one. There's always time for just one cookie.
And he grabs the cookie and tries to taste it. Give it a second.
Wait, these are ghost cookies. These aren't filling at all. Hey-yo.
With the brewery infested by hosen and who knows what else, I'm sure the brewers are in trouble. Would you mind helping me find out what is going on, my friend?
I travel well.
So, yeah, this is the spirit of Auntie Stormstout. Yeah. Oh, secret recipes! I was gathering up, but then... Hosen? How is Gao to brew anything? He needs those recipes or disaster is sure to strike.
Stay focused.
So, you remember when Chen said there's nothing worse than a drunk hosen?
Well... Controlled by a water sprite. Attacks deal additional frost damage and slow enemies. Yes, the water sprites are actually controlling these hosen. Removing the illusion damages the hosen's fragile mind. And these ones are controlled by a fire sprite. You're probably noticing a bit of a theme here. Bunch of sprites, but then again, yeah, these sprites have basically been allowed to run rampant. So we're just grabbing some of these Stormstout secret recipes. The brew recipes contained in the book are written in a code that is known only to the Stormstouts, so it's not like we could just, steal the recipes or anything. So, you notice this counter down here? Hosen disrupted. Number of Hosen partygoers disrupted. Disrupt the party to incur the wrath of Ukuk. Remember when Ukuk showed up and he was like, "Ook crash an Ook party!" Ook. Yeah. So they having a party in here. So there's some Sleepy Hosen. There's also Habanero Brew. Damage taken will cause an explosion. Apparently not. Apparently it's just not going to work. For some reason. I don't know why.
I do not have a
They're just
target.
disappearing. For some reason. Okay. I don't know why it's just making them disappear, but whatever.
So yeah, we've got a lot of drunken Hosen brawlers around here, and Hosen party animals. And there he is! Ook ook. Because they're having a party!
I cannot attack that target.
Even for a Hosen, Ook ook has a reputation for being uncouth and raucous. The monstrous creature and his cronies recently broke into the Stormstout Brewery and cracked open its precious beer casks to throw the greatest party of all time, Ookapalooza! What? This is a fun fight. There's a number of mechanics here that are pretty fun. Plus, Ook ook has some great lines. So yeah, you'll notice all these ooks, all these Hosen are not red. They're actually yellow because they're just here to party. They're just here to have fun. Even though they're crashing this place, they're not here to to fight or to be bad or kill us or anything. They're just here to party. They're just here to have fun. You'll even notice some bouncers here. Why? Because of course.
Ooh, crashing. Party.
So yeah, you'll notice some barrels here because, well, there's some fun stuff you can do with, like, moving, the barrels into him. Let me see if I can show off the fight a bit without actually killing him instantly.
Me gonna ook you in the duker.
There it is. Gonna ook you in the duker. Does ground pound, yep. He'll go bananas, increasing his attack speed the more health he loses, which also increases damage dealt. So, as you're killing him, he'll just kind of, like, start to grow stronger, so you definitely want to, like, I actually don't know if I'll get to show off all his mechanics, because I have to whittle his health down, and I just don't have the means to actually do that. Because basically, anything I do to him is going to, like, one-shot him. Yeah, even one melee attack. You take down Ook ook. You know what that mean? You the new Ook! Get the party started for the new Ook! So, couple things. As you cause him to go bananas, he'll say other lines like, "We're gonna ook all night!" Or, "Get your ook on!" Like I said, he's got some great lines. This is the callback to Dire Maul that I was talking about, when we become the king of the ogres. In this case, becoming the new Ook, it for them means I'm the new king of the Hosen, basically. At least until a certain somebody shows up later on, but we'll get there. But, yeah. Dancing Hosen, it's good to be the Ook. Dancing Hosen. Alright, so we've dealt with the Hosen in the brewery. Now we have to deal with the vermin. Which you'll notice some of them are carrying around explosive barrels. Full of explosive brew. And have these hammers. Which does smash! Yep.
I must get closer. Too far away.
So they will just keep endlessly spawning and coming at you. So you have to make your way through here. It's a gauntlet. You gotta deal with the boppers who smash. You gotta deal with the hoppers who have the explosive brew. But the hoplings will just keep, they'll just keep endlessly coming. Now you're probably going, where are they all coming from?
you'll notice they're actually coming from in there. From that giant barrel. Also, there's a big carrot, because of course there's a giant carrot here. It would certainly not be a giant turnip. No, it has to be a giant carrot. So you saw him earlier, just hopping around. There he is. Hop Talus. Hop Talus is the bane of farmers throughout the Valley of the Four Winds, a vermin of mythic proportions that can consume entire fields of crops in a single night. Word has spread that the giant pest and his offspring have infested the brewery and begun devouring its stores of rice and barley. You'll notice that barrel is entirely full of vermin. That's where they're all coming from. Yeah! Oh, yeah! So he has carrot breath, lol. So he'll do Whirlwind, which is this. You know, it's whirlwind. Yeah. It hurts. He'll also summon more vermin to help out hoplings. You know, the ones we were dealing with on the way over. Not necessarily a great fun fight. You have turnip for a head. Nibbler's like, quick! Get the carrot out of here! Also, you notice the summoning stone is out there. Run, Nibbler, run! And we never saw Nibbler and his giant carrot ever again. He took his giant carrot and went home. You can see him running just way off in the distance. I love that. So, this is a bloated brew elemental. He can use the bloat ability. He is so bloated by booze.
What's it? What are they doing to our elementals? Hey, you! Those are our flying beer monsters? Bleh.
Bleh. But yes, he has now caused me to be bloated, where I damage and knock back allies to either side. He's just filling me up with brew. That's what's happening to me. But yes, these are the spirits of ancestral brewmasters who can also get drunk. Because this is Pandaria. Of course ghosts can get drunk in Pandaria. Of course they can. I mean, just look at this. Some of them are literally passed out here, drunk. We just have kegs, just... Yeah. If you stand under this, you get drunk. Gushing Brew. Chance to hit reduced by 100%. Powerfully drunk. Look at how drunk I am getting. I'm about to have a drunken vomit. Oh, man. I was just curious, but nope. You feel tipsy, you feel drunk, you feel completely smashed. Oh, yeah, hi, am I seeing ghosts? Oh, it's time for a party. Where my hose at? I'm your king now. I'm your ook. Where are you? Come do my bidding. What's this? Sudsy brew elementals. Summon puddles of suds. Oh, man. Alright, so... here's the other really fun, entertaining part of this dungeon. not necessarily the boss, but Uncle Gao himself. Yes, we're about to see Uncle Gao again, and he provides some great quotes here. Quotes that some of us still remember to this day.
Yes, yes, yes! So close! Just a pinch of... Oops!
Oops! Just a pinch of oops!
Too bitter. Just a drop of honey and a cane of sugar and maybe some corn. Yes, more corn.
Yes, more corn!
So, while my character tries to sober up for a moment here, you're probably wondering, what's the deal with Uncle Gao? Like, why was it he was so rude to Chen earlier, and why is he doing this and just simply letting the brewery get like this? Well, Uncle Gao is someone who basically was left to watch over the brewery while all the other Stormstouts got to go out and adventure and have glory. And he was not really happy about that. He wasn't content with just being a caretaker of the brewery. He wanted to actually be someone. He wanted to have his life mean more. He wanted to make a name for himself. So he started becoming obsessed with the idea of making his own brew that would be the greatest, most perfect brew of all time. And then he could finally be someone who wasn't just simply left behind to watch over the brewery. He became so obsessed with this, he didn't want any connection or contact with any of the other Stormstouts ruining his dream, and he didn't care what else happened to the rest of the brewery as long as he got what he needed to continue pursuing his goal. He is so obsessed with getting it right and working on it, you can see he's just sitting here trying to work on his perfect brew without even really realizing or noticing what's actually happening, and if he does, he's just like, that happens. That's what he said to Chen when Chen was like, what's with that? And he's like, that happens. It's become such a thing for him to just not care about anymore that he doesn't really care at all about any of this happening.
Yes, yes! No, 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 no! Yes! No! Peppers!
Peppers!
The peppers part is one we have remembered for so long. We even tried to replicate the way he says it. Peppers!
Yes, 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 no, 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 yes, no, peppers!
I love it.
Help! What is that thing? It doesn't matter. Nothing will stop me now. Not when I'm so close. Maybe if I don't look at it.
Maybe if I don't look at it, it'll be fine.
In a desperate attempt to save the family brewery, Uncle Gao set about concocting what he believed to be the ultimate ale, a full-bodied elixir of deathless flavor. Yet his bold experiment resulted in a bitter and extremely volatile elemental creature dubbed Yanzu the Uncasked. Can summon walls of suds, can use the bubble shield ability, and can use the bloat ability. So the other versions we've seen, now Yanzu is basically all of them put together. So he casts Bubble Shield. So yeah, because we get bloat, which can be annoying during this fight. Waiting to see. There's the wall of suds. Yeah, that's a stun. That's really annoying. He'll also do this thing where he'll have the whole room get covered, and then you have to... Okay, carbonation, yeah. He fills the room with carbonation for 20 seconds. The carbonation inflicts a lot of damage. In order to deal with this, what you have to do is then get into a fuzzy bubble. which will give you the ability to fly around the room for 20 seconds. This is how you avoid it, and how you then continue to deal with, do damage to the boss. It's an interesting fight.
Such harmony of flavor, such heady aroma. It is the perfect brew. The name of Stormstout will be sung once again throughout the hills.
Uncle Gao, this brewery was left in your care. What have you done?
You again? Don't you see? I have made a name for myself at last. I have brewed perfection.
At what cost? The brewery is trashed, infested,
Details, details.
and there are vermin in the main store.
Look, Chen Stormstout, we all can't be heroes, running from our responsibilities, tromping around the dread wastes, saving the world. Some of us are artists.
I think the brewery might be on fire.
Yes, that happens.
You see what I mean?
So, got any stories?
A giant creature made of brew? Who could have imagined such a thing? Well, you have my thanks for saving Gao from his own misguided brewing experiments.
All right. Until next time.
Oh, what's this? Oh, I knew I was adding too much corn!
There is no hurry.
So, yeah, in lore, it's going to take some time for Chen to try to fix this place up. Yeah, and we're going to kind of continue this story arc with Chen later on. But, yeah, let's just say that he's going to try and take back control of this brewery from Gao and try to fix it up. But I hope you can see why I love this dungeon. I love the entertainment and the comedy with the stuff with the lines from Ook Ook, and of course the lines from Uncle Gao. It's so funny, and when a dungeon has like comedic entertainment, for me that adds to the fun of going through the dungeon. You know, if a dungeon is fun to go through, then I'll want to do it more often. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people say they played the game with the sound turned off. I have a guildmate who says he plays with the sound turned off. And yet, I would not enjoy things in this game nearly as much if I had the sound turned off, because there's so much from the audio of this game that just adds so much more to my enjoyment of the game. Like, I wouldn't be enjoying this dungeon as much as I do if it wasn't for listening to the audio, the voice lines, you know? The audio and the music. But I know some people don't care about that. But yeah, that's why I absolutely love this, and why I'm just someone who I can't bring myself to play this game without the audio, you know? Especially when it's audio I know I'm going to enjoy. So when we return, we will be moving to a place west of the valley called Stone Plow. Stay tuned.